Hi, good morning. I have Professor Bappaditya with me. Professor Bappa is the program director of Great Lakes uh, uh, Business Analytics program in management. Incidentally, Great Lakes have come up with most exciting business analytics program in India. They have a course in Chennai. They started with Chennai, then went to we started with Gurgaon and then went to Chennai, and now they are coming up in Bangalore next month itself. So, my first question to you, Professor Bappa, is that what are the plans with Bangalore? Why a course in Bangalore after Chennai and Gurgaon?
I have to kind of take a little bit of time trying to give you the philosophy of why we need a program. Now, the statement that there is a dearth of analytics talent in the country, that's true. Now, this is a skill set which you can learn as you go on, but there has to be some amount of a formal input structure. So we started with Gurgaon because Gurgaon is one of the cities where there is a lot of firms who are doing analytics, or they realize that they have to do analytics, and the talent pool was very limited. Yes, it would mean that some guys they could get from other cities and all, but every organization, when they're looking at talent, they're looking at two things. One is a talent which is they can pick up and readily put on the work, and but the more important thing that they were realizing is that the guys who are trained in analytics, they're trained in the tools and techniques, but not necessarily in the domain knowledge. Now, domain knowledge is something which comes with working in the organization. Now, the organization level skills you cannot replicate that. So they were more interested that if some of our guys can be trained without we losing them, and therefore the city, the geographically having a program in the city where you're also based, did made a lot of sense, and that's how we started there. And we went to Chennai as the next. And then if you're looking at in terms of where to go in the analytics, the Bangalore is the next big place where again there are a lot of organizations which have analytics, and many of them would like to have fresh talent who are trained. Many of them would like to have their existing talent being trained in analytics. So it was quite in that sense, given the philosophy and how it works, the analytics and Bangalore would be a natural progression. Yeah.
And tell us something more about this program. What will be the format, online, classroom, how many hours? What can a typical participant expect out of this Bangalore program?
Okay. The way we are going to do this program, and we have been doing it in Gurgaon and also in Chennai, is that this is a program which is a blended program. It has both online and classroom participation. So every month there will be one weekend where people will be coming here and doing the contact classes, because we realize that there's a huge importance of doing a contact classes. There are things which you just purely by doing online you cannot do it. You need some amount of hand holding and somebody telling them real time where they're going right or wrong. So that's why we need the classroom. But also these are going to be all working executives, so they should also be engaged when they are not in the classroom. So every week they will be online online material. Some of them are just supplementing what they're going to do in the classroom, and some of them are entirely new set of things. And that's what the delivery is. In terms of the design of the program, there are three blocks. Okay, the first block is the foundation level courses. Now, we need a foundation level courses because, again, a lot of these companies who hire analytics talent, they said, these guys are competent, but they know very little about the domains, because our clients want somebody who understands finance a bit or marketing a bit. So those are the foundation level courses. We follow that with courses which are purely technical in terms of analytics, where you learn the various classification techniques, the predictive modeling, the data mining technique, the data visualization. That's the second block. The last block in this course is the industry level applications, where we do very specific, like marketing and retail analytics, finance and risk analytics, which are direct applications in the industry, which is a culmination of all the other two blocks which we have. A key part of this program is what we do as a capstone project, which is a particular live data project which students have to do. which will be mentored by the faculty at from the institute, also from the industry, so that they eventually end up doing a project which is which is not academic in nature, which is also implementable. Okay, so that the student has a complete understanding of the knowledge, background, tools, technique, and also have applied these problems in a format which is implemented at some place. Yeah.
Thank you. And one question which always strikes my mind: there's a lot of courses have coming in India. There are all the B schools which are bringing up business analytics course. How do you think the industry is moving, and where is Great Lakes placed within the analytics?
The first one is easy to answer, okay, and the first one is that the lack of talent in analytics is going to be there. It's going to grow for a while. The gap is going to get wider, and eventually maybe the gap will be narrower. And therefore, do we need more programs? Yes, certainly we need more programs. So if you look at all the top programs in the country, the percentage of people they are being able to train in analytics is still minuscule compared to what is demanded. So there is always going to be a demand. Now, various programs have actually different focus groups. Now, when we started the program in Great Lakes, what we did was we extensively partnered with the industry, and we went and asked, said that what is it that you need, okay? And they gave us some ideas about how important is the domain knowledge, how important is the technicalities, and how what should be the skill set a student have. Should he be very competent in running a model?